What's up guys, Will Beck here, and thanks again for joining the channel. And today what we're going to be talking about is 5 essential pieces of gear that you're going to need if you're going to do mobile filmmaking and uploading on the fly, on the go, and everything that you want to be able to do, from editing to capturing to uploading and sending it over Wi-Fi. Folks, this right here, if you're recording on a smartphone for YouTube, this is where you want to be. Check it out. So arguably the first and most important step in this, like obviously you can record and upload from your smartphone, but if you want to take it a step further and really get into editing and figure out and really test your creative skills, the first thing you're going to need is a decent laptop. And by laptop, what I'm talking about today is the Apple M1 MacBook Air. Now this is the baseline. You can get it for under $1,000, just under $1,000, and this thing is a beast. Okay, and as far as rendering times, at first they'll say around 4 hours or 3 hours or whatnot for a 20-minute 4K video, but ultimately it takes around 30-45 minutes. So cutting your production time in half for your workflow means you can get out and create more and send out more content to more people on a regular basis. Like I said, this machine is absolutely a beast, as you can see from here. All the organization comes right into play. Now it's searching for Wi-Fi, and if you need to upload on the fly, depending on your data plan for your cell phone, you can go ahead and enable your Wi-Fi spot or your hotspot. You can go ahead and enable your hotspot, and then you can connect your computer to it and send it from absolutely anywhere as long as you have a cell phone data signal. So that is imperative, especially if you're shooting and you want to edit on the fly, maybe sit into a coffee shop, or like me, go to the beach, shoot, and then edit and upload, and then you're good to go. And as you can see, real time, I have a lot of things open still. I have my Finder, my Safari, my emails open, my pages are open, and real time, I can click on Premiere Pro right now for 21, and that's going to bring me to my next point, not my next gear item, but make sure you have a decent program. I like to use Premiere Pro and After Effects along with Audition. And that's what that does, is it enables me, gives me the ability to add nice graphic effects and titles, and it really just helps you hone in. And there's plenty of YouTubers out there that are going to give you awesome information on different editing styles, you know, but really you gotta find out what works for you. As you can see on this, it just booted up after hitting it. I'm recording on the Action Cam also right now by DJI. Then that's not what I'm going to be talking about today, obviously, but you can see right off the bat, from opening it up to starting, already it's ready to go. So that's gear number 1. Now gear number 2 is not too far behind. Remember in our last video we talked about our audio and lighting and stabilization and whatnot, but this time I'm going to go back to the audio. Right here, these are some cheap little Walmart JBL headphones, noise canceling. You always want to make sure you do have noise canceling, especially if you're going to be out in public or out on the beach or anything with a lot of wind noise, or maybe there's crowds around you and whatnot. Make sure you pick up a good set of noise canceling headphones. These ones are by JBL. They fold up nice and neat and flat, so they fit right on top of the laptop case, and that's going to be excellent. Now, for gear number 3, I'm going to actually open up this beast right here, because ultimately you want to be able to get the data from your smartphone to the computer. Personally, I like to use AirDrop. I'm using part of that Apple ecosystem, and that works super fast. However, these M1 Macs only have 2 Thunderbolt ports. For me, that's just not going to hack it for me. So like I said, I want to expand that out a little bit, and with that, I got the Hyperdrive hub. Now, this thing is a gem in itself. At first, I was looking at it, I'm like, man, this isn't going to fit because it has this thing. However, it comes right off. If you're like me and you have a case for your MacBook Air, I highly recommend it. I was able to pick this one up on clearance, on the clearance shelf for, I want to say it was like $20 over at Best Buy, which was a complete game changer. It adds a nice little sleek look to it. But as you can see here, it comes with 2 Thunderbolt ports right off the get-go, and then you just hook it up right there, and now it's ready to rock. And what this is going to do is now I can take, not only do I still have the 2 Thunderbolt ports, but I also have the micro SD card for either my drone or from this right here, from the action cam. And so simultaneously I can be uploading, or I can be transferring, excuse me. Ha! This thing just shut off. I guess it overheated. Keep that in mind. But there we go, I started it back up. But anyways, where was I? Don't you hate it whenever that freaking happens? Alright, so I can put in the SD card, the micro SD card, or a full-size SD card, so I can transfer files from either my smartphone, my drone, or this all at the same time, which again increases your workflow and makes your life completely, like, way easier. So we have 1, 2, and 3. The 4th one I'm going to touch on is your mouse. Okay, now with the mouse, I guess it's 4 and 5, because with the mouse you're also going to need a decent mouse pad. And if you're going all over the place, this one right here is by Insignia. It's a gamer's. Like, one side is smooth, one side's a little bit more textured. But if you're going to be shooting on the fly and uploading, there's no telling where you're going to be whenever it comes time to upload. So I always suggest a nice sized mouse pad, especially if you're going to be sitting at a picnic table and creating content. Go ahead and this right here is the MX Master 3 mouse, and what this does is gives you all sorts of different options as far as buttons and scrolling. I'm not a fan of the Magic Mouse personally, but that's okay. Some people, pick your poison. But in this case, all I do is flip it on. But I've charged this maybe a month ago and it's still rocking out perfectly fine. And I'm able to just go ahead, and it's smooth, effortless, and I can upload fast. And the little side roller really helps you scroll back and forth through the timeline. And then of course the up and down is for scrolling. You can set all the settings in your computer, and you're just setting it and forgetting it. Guys, do me a favor. If you followed along up to this point, that means obviously I'm adding some sort of value. And smash that like and subscribe button. And whenever you do subscribe, let me know down in the comments so I can personally say thank you. And this is going to help me put out more content, and really tickles the YouTube algorithm a little bit. You know what I mean? So help me help you, and then you help me. This is a community. Also, if you have any other suggestions on anything else that you'd like to see, let me know. So my last point that I want to say, because like I was telling you, like a mouse and a mouse pad, I can't really say that counts as 2 things, right? But this right here, because I did get the baseline of the M1 MacBook Air, which, like I said, is super fast. It doesn't overheat. I don't have any of those issues. Super quiet, so like if you're plugging in the microphone, like I have that Rode Video Mic NTG, because it is the baseline, I decided not to spend that extra $200 or $300 on extra internal storage space. So what I did is I went out and got the Samsung Portable SSD T7. This is 2 terabytes. And guys, this is a complete game changer also. You can read off of it, you can write to it, and it does everything you need. 2 terabytes. This thing is super fast, super lightweight and portable. Doesn't get hot unless you cover it up with a blanket if you're editing in bed, but that's neither here or there. So always have a couple USB-C to USB-C cables. You can never have too many of those. And yeah, you just plug it in, hook it right up. Now you can also plug in your phone. So you're powering your phone and you're being able to transfer and everything. Life is good that way, guys. So anyways, that's going to conclude it for this video today, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to put up the drone here at the beach. It's a beautiful day. Maybe we'll see some manatees, maybe not. But ultimately, this is going to be just a quick video. I wanted to say like 5 decent things to get you up and going for your YouTube channel. Our last upload was the 5 pieces of gear that you need to start recording decent quality content for your YouTube channel to upload. So this is going to be going hand in hand with that. That's why I decided to upload this content right after. So again, thank you very much for sticking with me this far. If this helped, smash the like button for the algorithm, and if you like, go ahead and let me know that you subscribed. And if there's anything that you want me to touch on, or if you want me to go further in depth on like the Osmo, the M1, Premiere Pro, on how I do my workflow, how I set up my mouse or anything like that, or even the drone, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear from all of you. But anyways, this is Will Beck. Thanks again, and I'm signing off.